Well, here I am, back at South Philadelphia High School, my alma mater, where I graduated in 1978. Here's my tattered and torn yearbook, the 1978 keepsake. And I haven't really looked at this in such a long time, even though it's tattered and torn. However, I'm here for a reason. Now, I was one of the student association officers, and here I am looking all cocky with my sweater tied around my neck, as if I'm going places and I'm very, very political. So it's ingrained in me. Now, let me get a little further and show you my 12th grade picture. I look very, very peaceful, but even then, they even got something wrong about me. My zip code. Something always was going on at this school. We had music, we had art, we had dance. I was a cheerleader, I was on the softball team until Mr. Maslow kicked me off. I did debate, I did theater. I was in this, I was in that, I was in this program, I was in that program, and I can say it was an okay time. Some people were very memorable, but the one thing I do remember is that everybody seemed to get along, all the students, no matter what. And then when I think about the Asian-Black conflict that started in 2009, I just couldn't believe it, because one of the things that we prided ourselves in at South Philadelphia High School was the fact that we were diverse. And even though the diverse makeup has greatly changed, we were diverse. But one thing that always bothered me about the Asian-Black conflict, the recent conflict, was that it seemed like Asians and Blacks never attended South Philadelphia High School together. And the more I started thinking about it, the more I realized there was something in 1978 that happened at South Philadelphia High School. And lo and behold, we celebrated the Year of the Horse. We had Asian students at South Philadelphia High School, and they integrated with us just like the Latinos, Blacks from every part of the city, the whites. It didn't matter. Everybody seemed to get along. But I'm just sad at how the adults and the administrators handled the situation. With Congressman Bob Brady's office 2 blocks away, and he talks about education, he talks about the health and well-being of children, with State Senator Larry Farnese, whose uncle, Ben Farnese, was my principal, and whose uncle, great-uncle, or grandfather, Andrew Farnese, ran the Philadelphia School Board for many, many years, is right down the street in the 17 or 1600 block. I'm just not understanding how the situation escalated the way it did, with all these powerful people and politics lined up all around here. It's just so sad, because South Philadelphia High School, Southern, whatever people want to call it, can be a beacon, a United Nations, if we can get more funding to come in this school. These kids need resources. These kids need whatever it takes to get their minds into another place. It's about all of them together, not just one, not just the other. And I really wish that some of the candidates who are talking about change and education and this and that, I really wish their children, especially if they're in 9th, 10th, 11th grade, 12th grade, I really wish they would register their children at South Philadelphia High School, and maybe with their children in the school they would pay attention to what's going on. Because most of the candidates, no matter what position they're running for, if they have children, especially if they're from South Philly, they're not going to public schools like South Philadelphia High School, because those politicians don't care. How many of them showed up at meetings? Really, how many of them come just to see and say hi to the young people and hold forums about civic duty? How many times has Chico been here? How many times has John Doherty been here? How many times has Congressman Brady been here? It's just kind of sad, and it really makes me want to cry, because this is my high school, this is my alma mater, and nobody seems to care about South Philadelphia High School anymore. Well, I care, and please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, every child won't be able to be admitted into a charter school. Every parent can't afford to send their child to a private or Catholic school. And these schools like South Philadelphia High School, a neighborhood school, all it needs is people who care. Stop the nonsense with the children. These children are our future. And for all those who talk about doing something about education and talk about the behavior of the children, how many of those candidates came up in here or any other high school with voter registration forms to get 17-year-olds that form in their hand, so that when they turn 18, they have that form to register to vote? And it's sad, because the young people really need to be involved, but where do they learn it? I learned about politics in elementary school from Mr. Meyer-Seltzer. I learned about politics from Mr. Cohen in the 6th grade. I learned about politics from Mr. Becker at South Philadelphia High School. And that drive made me run for office after office after office. Please, I implore you, if you care about the children, not just your own, but other people's children, because we are a community, and that's what we all talk about, community. Please join me, please, in pressing button number 190 for Vern Anastasio. V for voice, V, your vote, V, victory. Let's bring Vern the victory, because nobody else cares about us. And besides, and most importantly, he has a child in a public and a charter school. Thank you so very much. God bless you, every one of you. I love Philadelphia, and I love, and I still love, South Philadelphia High School. Thank you.